Hi friends, I'm Olga Koelsch and welcome to my studio. Easter is around the corner. Already, yes, already. And today we are going to paint a wreath, Easter wreath, spring wreath or tulip wreath, and you could use it for a piece of home decor or put it in a frame or make a greeting card out of this. Easter greeting card, happy birthday greeting card, a lot of applications for this. So let's start. To make a tulip wreath, I first take one of my palettes, which are basically just usual plates, and draw the circle. I'm not that good with geometry, so I prefer to draw a circle. And our tulips, I want to one tulip be here and one tulip around here, and here will be stems just along our circle line, and of course some leaves. So that's very brief sketch. For tulips, I take Winsor red, or any red is nice. I take Winsor red and I make it a little bit more vintage with adding brown color. In my case it's Van Dyke, but you could use any dark brown color from your palette. So we have this nice vintage feeling texture. Actually, I want to take a bigger, thicker brush like this. So I take a bigger brush and I paint with the belly of the brush. I paint tulips petals. Basically, that's a tulip. But of course, to make it nice and interesting, I mix Winsor red and Van Dyke, a little bit more of Winsor red to stay on the bright side. I put some darker color in the bottom, and here to the petals which are behind to these petals, and some shades here to divide petals. And with bigger brush I distribute this darker color, and I try to keep this brush very fluffy, because it adds some texture, but just be careful. This could be something unexpected. So this is one nice tulip is here, and let's repeat the same thing with another tulip. First, very diluted pinkish mixture. At this time it's more handy to start from the top. So tip of the brush, belly of the brush, to make nice fat petals with some space in between. Always nice to leave some white space in between. And I immediately add our darker mixture in the bottom, in the middle, a little bit around. I dry the brush and I take again the darker mixture, because I want to divide these two frontal petals. So to divide it, I add more color on the bottom part. So let's see that sun shines from this angle, so all shades go to this direction. It's not very important when we paint composition like wreath, but it's nice to always keep in mind. And some, for example, if it's difficult to remember for you from which point sun is shining, just draw a little tiny cute sunshine in the corner, and you will remember where sun goes, and after that you could just rise it a little bit. So I still want to add some fluffy, with the fluffy brush I want to add some texture to the bud. So that's it with tulip buds. Now I want to take some green. I have already have here leftovers of olive gray. It's olive gray, or excuse me, olive green mixed with Van Dyke brown color. And I will start with this one because it's still wet. It will be nice to connect two colors like this. So I'm just paint the stem, not to the end, just to this point, and with a bigger brush I wash the brush. I take our olive mixture, I paint tulip leaves. Basically it's similar how you paint, but make them longer. Here, and one more here. Remember that we paint the circle, the wreath, so it's nice if everything follows the direction. We could add some details, maybe some tiny little grass here, some extra greenery which could be included in the bouquet. And now again another stem. If that's more handy for you, just turn the paper, paint the stem with the bigger brush, paint the leaves, tip of the brush, belly of the brush, and you could turn a little bit, make some curves just like this. You could, while it is still wet, you could add some extra color. Again, darker Van Dyke with olive green, and you just add it here and there. And then another leaf which could go just like this. I like how this white space appeared here. I will leave it like this. I would not remove it. Nice. And you see, even we paint more on the brown side in contrast to our pink, all our leaves look green enough, and they has very pleasant vintage touch. And I want to add some greenery here. What else is nice to do? To finish the composition, I would rather add few just green branches very randomly. in this part and symmetrical in this part. Also, it feels that would be nice to add something pinkish. So I imagine that this weird grass has some tiny little pinky flowers in it. Why not? So now everything is connected. So this is it. Thank you so much for watching. You could, if you're good in handwriting, you could write something nice here. Some congratulations, happy Easter. You could take a picture or scan this picture, post on your Instagram with some congrats, greetings, or just put it in the frame. I could also see it as a nice baby birth card. For example, 1 year, Elisa, something like this. I'm curious to see your wreaths on the Instagram. Tag me, olga.koelsch. Also, let me know in comments what kind of wreaths you would like to paint next. Subscribe my channel. See you next time. Bye bye.